so maybe na ma do bi someone say nchofo tiji ko hwe ma semfo eso ne so say so fi nyame ba ne tans ne sinkonwa ne ade be so ne so so pass Great Commission TV anyimre no isi akasebo kase ne e de papa na se de e de nti be bumfu baje de ho pita wa no adwunu ha na to mu jam ba from the social media ne so Facebook, TikTok, X, YouTube ani nuanu mesre anya pesa me nko hwe bo so do manfo nya bi hwe na unya bi ankenkan anyimre kase yi de be di makotene bi ne
Nedi akotene ebini eya His Excellency John Dramani Mahama enya hwo kese me kire ambassadors efi eya Russia, Poland, nefe amaya hodo a etoso enum so.
Na eye wotwerefo anase nkratofo de mampani owuru akwajofusu. Wonom e de atudwa a kire mu se eyade a article 71 ho esensem ifu mampani kufo apenso bi sabere mampani ensheda anti committee bi obehwe na fei na outu honam.
Eya women's organizer at the Matema West, Sambaka ya wayeda empie eya bus emfi afimienu ni a omohwehwe no we ama ebushiano ene empie wo ho at the press conference aisha so yebedi emo enkomo.
Na ene ameno kasai eyade a mame eye bampu adowo no ukọ eye mampani ne office a ohobi na ode atudwa ese eye Mahama Care Fund no eyade a aban ne mpanimfo wo mahwe ama 6.1 million Ghana cedis and I want to be fund.
Eya GES ede kokobo abo eya public no me kire Ghana nyina so bi anhwe ye fa BC school selection no.
Na eba ko piemu eya Barakesi Ghana Water Company Limited wo de abetudwa ese enei wo hwe eya reservoir na wo ho na nkrofo include sase no nti wanhwa ebetuna manso mu akwatwe.
High Court so abo eye apiakubi application or the kodan eye court batain no na court batain no isa ensem no efi ho no mo
saso na eye eba eye anigidie ensemu a mene wo ekase family eye obi a eba eye nchenchonwo wa binu mpode atudwa se eba ne se warija ye eba na se oba ne be mo omche japade a the friend say traditional marriage no eno so emrama ho kwan se wontimi na onche
yabeko obi man so eye UK Prime Minister ede tabono ato nkwada eye omo nenam eye social media no mekire nkwada omanya eye ifi edu ensia no se omo yi omo ho fi eho no mo
ensem nuka hu ne editie ne de beso ne aso so mpasa nyumre no sia kasebo Great Commission TV Paramount News papa bia nyumre yi empani force akwanso system de nti na wotinta so gu nso ne na boaka ode bi katete de abefa nyumre yi nyuma kuo bi ena paja isi akonko yemfa sedama nyuma kuo
yemfa aseda ema dwumakwa sika fam omo ena so ya sen medi no nsia kasebo yi ye de esom wafi de kese so enimre mi bisa wo yade be na etete wo yade be na how say your stroke, diabetes, asthma, poor blood circulation usisi na ya wo ya ana spinal cord no na ohawa ba ho mesere wo hwehwe eya hola Savior Herbal Center na omboa ono de ebibidro no na odi to yade no ase efi ho ombo eya ashaiman omo ben eya Access Bank no Frempeni 4 was 0240 409 991 if 0200 623-038 and 0576 656 658. Toothpaste ben and I would each was saying and in real quackade a hindi and I would each was saying Yana Mujani be a me pacho emboal may come for a papana mauna papano a enagard. The enagard fetch was and I was saying yefitana kakana dia jos nabosono and fiho and quada a yusu and penisu a yusu. Opedudu etu akotonwa akwenyan ewo honomo frempeni 4 ewo 0244425804 omo eye prempe mat adjacent hair center behind Guel Filling Station Osu efe ukọ e hana stores eben Power FM Osu ubenye bi Great Commission abonsan na mo peba ko mienu miensa akopi medua ehosu benya efe ukọ eye Farm Global Ventures a eben eye Nance Joint Boade Road ehosu benya ukọ de mo ho ubenye bi momode frempeni 4 na oni omundi ensa woso
I mean, can't go same travel and Tom from one way to Maku, or more and crack down some if I saw be to acquire or do a home you the Indianamu or Corso, a share and more man for my name. If you be brave, bogus the Pimu, Nina and I'm go same travel and to Numapa. Inti and Ama, Sadi, or my Ghana. I will cheerful be noir, and I see one more wa, Wamutimi about my Ghana, Bear Japadia, Edibisuma Bushian. Now, or yet, and cut every student visa, business visa, tourist visa, visa renewal. Sponsorship bank statement for all visas. Sanso and a birth certificate, business certificate, passport. Any a DBF point to Nkratahu. na one ma bini wo mu pa omo nye bukata into obo nkrofo ntene se utira to so betu kwan afa ho bebo go same travel and to na wonye onkata sem na omfa emma nungwa akantamanto Great Commission TV building no one eye St Michael Primary School na bo ho ewo Boade Road no woni mpani fon kasa na jinchi mu abro media so 0244 425 804 0244 425 804 the Aya Media and Professional Institute there St. Joshua Kwabebo as o man Ghana mabadum Ghana and what things and for abo wabe yakuni ni abempon St. Joshua mu o acheche for tima popel in their name say utra to say oben St. Jonia wo fa asibi unkanchi ma where university where SS and abasa we St. Joshua there they can for the Aya Media and Professional Institute the amount digital literacy financial literacy media literacy course to be our year so we for 7 nko year church African communication skills no form so and also we church kama me say bosome na pepe kwa be St. Jonia mapa kwasida na obasuku yi hwehwe won e wo Great Commission TV building no e wo Nungwa Boade Road no so akantamanto oni St. Michael Primary School no e na e bo ho 0244 346 632 0244 346 632 na uno muni ensawoso sa eye nyumakoi ena aso yasena obi ni nua ba ebesom ni asomsompa say Great Commission TV anyumre no sia kase ebo Paramount News papa bi awusa na ehumra ya ba ere kase ne besom ya ba sisia Majebre atwen ama yetwa ye ho abasabre moma ye fa kase no ensomo President John Dramani Mahama asesidi esisu eduase ye Ghana ye ahofama efa apomodene ensem se ne ye betentene ye diplomatic and economic relations wo partner countries ahodo no mo efe yenya eya credentials ahodo ewo eye enkro eye enson efa accredited ambassadors no ende de ekoso ewo Jubilee House wo enkran popone mantemu ende edwade na bra all kasa no omo begine mu ema enkrokre eye Russia eye Malta Poland Indonesia eye Panama Armenia and Tanzania omo eno de omo letters ahodo efa aya credence edema President Mahama and the ewo Jubilee House and semi say enekoye
by congratulating all of you for successfully presenting to me the letters of accreditation from your respective heads of state accrediting you as their representative to the Republic of Ghana. I wish to formally welcome you to Ghana and to assure you of my government's friendship, cooperation and support as you formally begin your respective diplomatic missions in Ghana. Your presence here at the presidency, the seat of Ghana's government, is a reminder that despite our differences in geography, in history, culture, and the level of socio-economic development, Ghana and your nations remain connected by shared aspirations and the desire to pursue friendly relations. As a peace-loving member of the United Nations, Ghana is committed to the purposes and the principles of the Charter of the organization and its objectives for international peace, prosperity, the dignity of all people, and a commitment to a more just and equitable international order. I therefore encourage your full and active engagement to identify and develop new areas of meaningful cooperation that will positively affect the lives of our two peoples. To High Commissioner Ronald Mikalev of Malta, I warmly welcome you to Ghana and reaffirm our commitment to the strong partnership that has been built with your nation, Malta, which is anchored on our shared Commonwealth status, our values, mutual respect, and growing economic
na
opportunities.
yɛda so ɛwɔ abankɛseɛ mu na ɔmanfo bɛkae a ɛberɛ a ɛndi sɛ amanyɔkuo no wɔn mbɔ ntoa berɛ na mampani sɛ Excellency John Dramani Mahama na ɔdi wɔn anim sɛ Franka Kurafoɔ na ɛno mu na ɔde to dwa sɛ sɛ Awurade yɛ adom na Ghana man ɛto aba de ma na wɔba a wɔbɛfrɛ biribi Ghana Medical Trust Fund dodoɔ no afrɛ Mahama Care na ɛno ɛna nam so ama na ɛkɔpi abankɛseɛ mu a na ɛyɛ Oye Bampo Ado ɔyɛ presidential staffer wɔn na ne sɛntɔfo atwe nkɔmmɔ na ɔkyerɛ sɛ saa bere a yɛkasa yi mampani ene na pontis ahodo a wonmo abankasem titiru no wono atimi ahwe e de sika esom eye 6.1 million Ghana cedis ena matimi da kwato Mahama Care num se de be beboa ama yaresa na yarehwe atimi akonkan wo ma Ghana mu na okasa kire mu se muhu we nyina no a papa so pa ngoma so nyana ni modeni ni yemu mampani John Dramani Mahama eye ne 6 months salary ena eye wo mo so wo ye presidential staffers ne staffs ahodo no wo mo so obia de 1 month ni nyina na ekabo mu a akodu eye 6.1 million Ghana cedis a ene o mahwe ede aboa ma Mahama Care no etimi afa no tuma pafra ne tutu ahodo a won pese o mo de ye no o mo de nana Oye Bampo Ado ni nsem ni.
It was indeed a lifeline. President John Dramani Mahama has shown us the way. On the 29th of April 2025, His Excellency launched the Ghana Medical Trust Fund, Mahama Cares, to address exactly this gap. It is a fund designed to cover treatment costs for non-communicable diseases not fully provided for under the National Health Insurance Scheme. We have the CEO, Madam Obobia, who will throw more light on this. The fund requires approximately 3 billion cedis annually over its initial 3 years. Ladies and gentlemen, what moved all of us most deeply was what the President did next. He did not just launch a fund and leave the room. He himself pledged 6 months of his own salary as seed funding. He then turned to us, his appointees, and invited us in the spirit of the reset agenda, in the spirit of leadership as sacrifice, to contribute our 1 month's salary to the fund. Our President John Dramani Mahama showed the way, and colleagues, we have followed with a patriotic answer. We answered the call. Today, we are gathered here to formally present the proceeds of that answer. The Controller and Accountant General has already transferred the amount of 6.1 million cedis to the Ghana Medical Trust Fund, comprising the President's salary donation and
Ebusiafo yanko Tema West abato empeswa so Honorable James Enun a member of Parliament Edema Tema West ono enedi ensembi atudwa ewo press conference a omode share so ende adwade 15 June ewo afi 2026 mu omochira Madam Lamisi akan Bodipo Tema West Constituency Women's Organizer at the National Democratic Congress NDC Amanyoko no Honorable Enu Echremu a efa ye ma mi ni yira wa yira ho kasa bebrebe ye hu bebi owo na de ade a ode futuo de ma security agencies a ahodo e wo man Ghana mu so omboe na ye nhwehwe ye maami bebi ye maami akwakohye ana ase wa yira mpo na ye behunu no na de na ba abra o kire ne nsem no Ochira Madam Lamisi oye penina ye ban amanyosem a odimu akotene ye pa efe ne mpeso so no oye penini wo ho oyera ye June 12 ewafi 2026 mu 2024 mu ne besi enne ye maami ye hu bebia owo enti penifon hwe na momboa ne hu bebia owo
na uhu ye wa jumade di eye eniaba mfimienu ni yente ne kan ye ofifi yedase ye nyina ye wa ha enne in respect of your missing constituency organizer I friend Lamisi. It's been over 2 years near yes sister yen hu no na me kai say
going into the elections, when we started the preparatory work in terms of registration exercise near the voter transfer, those things, she was with us until a day we're informed said she cannot be traced, and it's been 2 years now. The whereabouts of our sister. The Tema West NDC, we are bleeding. We have been in power for, let's say, 1.5 years now. We have been working without our women organizer. We miss her. We are bleeding. Every day, we are thinking about her. Initially, police say I grew big. But it's 2 years about exactly. I am so worried. They are so perturbed, they are so disturbed. Because the problem is that you have information. Police are also they are working on it, they are still investigating the matter. The incident this year, the necessary processes, investigative processes have been triggered. Police was informed, the statement has been taken. Statement from but we think that they need to expedite the process. I think that it's shame because I'm saying say chess are agitated, and therefore we cannot control what may happen. Agitated say demonstration but so you use the due process of law to make sure that the police set up and expedite action on these investigations. I did higher power as a constituency NDC. And for me, waking up every day and thinking about Lamisi, me and the family, look at how I feel, how much more the family. And Lamisi has a daughter, our old school, our senior secondary school at the moment. We can put ourselves in her situation and see how she feels. They are there, home team. They are there, ya dream wa empire na ye bo say Nyankopon obema nisaso. But apart from that, the GB said the security services must do the needful. Some may expedite action on this matter. The be anywhere I am for here. When it comes to the police, the district police, we have been there, we have been to the region, we have been to national. The be on at the point and then a corpse was found somewhere in Committee 25 identify. I was there personally. We went through the processes. It came out say at certain points in time, invite you.
And what you know, and I knew Bema, Amandi, so the ensem bituja, not ra, or the other said to security agencies, or my name is Omon Boy, now almost supported Bushiano, no more share Omunia Bano, baby, Wakakoshe.
Na uhu wa jumade di eniaba mfimi ni yente nkan ye ofifi disine a police for crime odon eku ayefe no NDC or a woman organizer e wa Tema West ya bom saman ye police for ekra seminim e wa CID headquarters party penifo so asom I know I do one book. But Bissine, if you mean ye ninya ho anu yibia. Tina ishawa a chopper a man penny for and obibia some common boy. Na ye will be either. It is shame wa it's in oh, send me a woman idea of a son on dial. It is. Ultimately, because I'm quite an active person in politics. So, when you see a people, you remember the you push your beginner and the it's now say it's me, you deal now you're born penny for to say, the Doma Drew, in some way, be Bemum, Omu Yibin Count, near to me, Drew, Papa. No, now only Nukuno so too. According to Nukumuna Katakaka, OP our machine. It is I don't know PM and one Yentin can do. Into a boy, a man, say, we P in a day, a tossum dummy, no, so to police for us. omo tumi na eduku PA CID headquarters CID headquarters Accra missing person department the almost so omo investigations almost aka the phone number telco so nchen omo communicating within that period they were invited for interrogation but still between they've not gotten to the bottom of it.
Yen free tema west in sensemu na yen fa ni sanchira bankasiemu na opani a wotonkra ede ema mampanin honorable Felix Kwachi Ofusu na ode atudwa se e free mampani John Ajekum Kufo epenso ade Felix se article 71 office holders ni ade mampani John Dramani Mahama ba yi enya ade a wati committee se wonya enhwemu bi na womuntimi emfa se ebia na bibi wo ho a se wohwehwemu a mampani entry committee ebia obahwehwe enema mu na okiremu a free mampani Kufu abreso sanso na mampani John Evans Fifi Atamus nyamemfa de kransie abreso ekosi se mampani John Dramani Mahama ne first time we se na danka Kufu ado betwa 8 years a mampani John Dramani Mahama sa banya de a wati committee se wohwehwe article 71 office holders no ensense mu enunti na ama omanfo ehunu na omosi nkete se eyade a sanhwemu bi o esese ekoso efa saa egbomo a womo ehodi office ahodo free mampani Jonathan 4 penso beto saa mampani ebeye saa de nemom sabre no yakasa ide untu anamu bi a etesa first kwacho fusu se
set up a committee to determine the emoluments and working conditions of Article 71 office holders. So the salaries and conditions of Article 71 office holders who are working today under President Mahama were determined by the government that left office on 6th January 2025. This is well known, it is documented. All the MPP activists making those false claims know. Indeed, the law requires that when the committee finishes, the presidency must submit the recommendations made for the presidency to Parliament or the executive to Parliament for approval. And then Parliament will also have the president approve the package for MPs. That was done. So 6th January 2025, President Akufo-Addo submitted the recommendations to Parliament, which was approved. Now, because President Mahama, in compliance with the Constitution, has not set up a committee to determine the conditions of service or the salaries of people working under him, it is what we came to meet that we are taking. It is therefore illogical and blatantly false for anybody, especially members of the opposition, after having determined the conditions of service of Article 71 of office holders, to turn around and claim that President Mahama has increased the salaries and conditions of Article 71 office holders. Not set up a committee to determine the emoluments and working conditions of Article 71 office holders. So the
for Ghana Education Service, GES, information and notices circulating our social media for 2026 school selection exercise. Adema basic education certificate examination BECE nina for candidates almost June 15th 2026 na statement babonte June 14th na GES ababechirem omochira enkaibo a ebema ya share school selection process no aseno omode kokobo ebo candidate no awofo wono mo hwe obi mana de teacherfo na fe general public no say information na yeda ababeto no enye no kre nti omumbo tungu asheyen echemu a sa information ana ensem na da ba betu dwa no stakeholders edema candidate no na fei kwa ombefa so a omobeyi school beye enum omope na omahwe na placement ahodo no omode ahyehye so GES echemu a sa publication ana ensem a yede beto abonten no krabi enim ntebeya general public no awofo any teachers now adia omombo nyina entungu enkosi ebra information ankasa asheye no edeba baba to abonten na ya kire omo ebra sa dwumedi no e hyase na bra GES e kasa no o de photo kese e de ma e stakeholders awodo no so omo nhwe e education related e enkaibo na de ade a e omo de beto abonten na fi omo nhwe no mo de hudwuma se na be ya e information e ba abonten a omo be hu se we efi e officials edema aban no na fi education sector no efa enkaibo ni communications ahodo a omo de ba betudwa nti omo ye ahweye no mo ntwe omo ho enfri eho
aza yanna ye ho emra ye ba beto akase so ye ba sisia
abusiafo ya mu bibi akwaba e de ba Pensign Company Limited so edmaku a wo Ghana ha wakofa eduro nwanwaso e de abadwa so a eduro no eye nwanwade akese eduro ni din ne Semence Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsule eduro na ne mra na de agan no wudnam na oti agan a eduro yi e na mebe kanfo de amagana ni bia na se bibi ni bia se obenya bie na won so anonom na etimi aboa no sa eduro waso ye ka ho asemi Semence Vital Herbal Mixture ene ne capsules no eye eduro a ye adwuma wontini mu eduro yi uyo obi a sabi o mema sem eda fom tinkaja bema ne ntimi man mu so kra bema ne ntimi mpega no ho uye bema sabi woni obehiem na sisia no waje mu a wonso eduro ye kanfo de ama eduro ye eduro a ebeboa ma wontini na etimi asore gina so ebe mamoja de pusane wo obema no mama obema na tinya sore gina so ye na watimi abo adwuma na ama o piafo obi bia sabi oni atenka so yo ba so ye bema wuhia edro Semence Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsules anemna ne de agan ne bi kona koto binom watenka ayira na tekopra kona koto edro ne bi nanom na obehu sabi edro no esi ye adwuma sifa afei wuye ne to nchen sabi obi wo hono a fitikom o how pa kese pa so yo ba na wo kom fitire na se wo menses na ma ebeyi a eduro ebeboa eye Semence Vital Herbal Mixture kona koto eduro no binom be ma wo fitiko no bibia ye kama de amount afi so wote yaw o fitiko mu a eduro ebeboa eye Semence Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsule afi so obi wo ma sabi wo akoja ne nan no na moja di etire we ba na tisa de bia hu moja no tieniye pa se moja no ye gon bright red we no ka se bright red a en na se do betima bo ma moja ni nyina to atwa e de ama okra afen so obi so a sabi ne to ase twetwe no we ni kan se sciatica wo sciatica e do betima bo ama yaw ne twetwe na wo ni nyina etimi ati akokra no e ye agan Semence Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsules eduro no eye adwuma wontini mu na enuane no bi wo eduro wo mu a eboa pa ye fen nitric oxide say nitric oxide no wunya eba onipadua ma enti bi emu asi enti na aka tare ba bebiem ba be hu ntini ama ntini metuna da wo modi atuma de apusane usisi ena ya ye neurotransmitters a sonifri adwen no ho ena eba eno na se obi te jawa na se pains bi mu a na sa neurotransmitter no etimi aba beboa ama pain na se yaw no etimi akofom edrei ewo nyane no bi wo mu a etimi release neurotransmitter ye fe no endorphin na sa endorphin ne ba se usisi ena yaw jaw na wote no ewo usisi mu no edrei eba be stop ni nyina yisu dopamine na be yi yaw ni nyina firi woko e de amount enti so sisi yo ya edre wo so num e ya agan Semence Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsules edre age award yenim de ye ka ho asem no 2022 best waist pain product of the year 2023 edre age award e fa sisi ya de ho 2024 ye sa hwani mu sa afie di anyum nyina so ye be sa age award no wo ye bema na wo pese unyina so no gina so peme wabra obenu maduro no sima kakra bi achi a frɛ number no a egu screen ase no o frɛ number na ye be no be kasa kama ni ato se do be sia no maduro no na emi na atumi aboa ama bibia e kama ma o afen so ba bi abenya bi ato no ye di egu screen so na mom tie ni ye pa se wo kumase ene ne patem wo store wo person to be ton a ba bi a edi kan PFA pharmacy New Road Junction wana PFA pharmacy o store kese a obenya brand bi atu ho no akwakoton afi Colinac ewo Ashtown one Dani Herba o nyina wa Ashtown ko ho Fredimens eso okay ono so be ma bi ato afi so Sambora ewo Kagetia Gate 3 no opposite pe edron edra eba beboa eyi sa ho hawo nyina afi wa kwa ma o enti pe bi akiri kwan to agan a etrese ejan no pebito na enkotote e ma na so nya wa ho den pepepe e da ma
so edi amamo Ghana Water Company Limited wo de abetudwa na de wo de atudwa ni nyina ne se okopie mu e wo Asante Mantam mu ahinkuro Kumase ene ne mpatamu a wo kira eyade a eye reservoir e wo ho na se barekese eye esutade no reservoir na nka pumping su na nka ade hye binya bia nom no ene yi wo manfo bi nam sebu akwan so ama nsase e wo nyina wo mo ahinkuro chi nsase no wo kira de eye aban nsase anka ben su na yetimi eboa nanka eye reservoir nketi pumping so no omanfo na fasase no ama nche bia na omafa ama na to reservoir no na eno na okasa na oche mi se onha wani nka wo mususu a yade a ensase a wono mafa wo ho no eye oham chichimu 50% enti enche bia na akan sa eye reservoir nti wanhwe a enso hu bekwa atwe e wo ni Kumase ne mpatam no kira wonha wani nka ebe 22 million gallons na abotimi ede mampatam community sawodo a ewo atwuma gwabeja mansimu ewo Kumase side ho na okasa kirem se omanfo anhwe ne mpanifo anfo nansi fo ma wanhwe nsu ho bekwa atwe no empatam wo ntimi enya nsu bi na okasa na okirem se nsu ne dina mu no wo mo ne Ghana Water Company Limited ene Forest Commission afi atwuma gwabeja mansimu assembly no wono mo atukese ehwe se wo betu sa ne manyina ase na omanfo a wo mo agyeje nsase no wo matima agye from sem se de be ya reservoir no beton na wo matima supply nkofuzu.
This exercise is critically important and significant for the reforestation of this enclave, which we call the catchment. Actually, this catchment is supposed to house the entire stream that serves the main offensive river, for which we abstract for treatment to serve the people of Kumasi metropolis. Importantly, the reforestation is one of the important aspects of activity we want to carry to make sure that most of the protection of the surface water is assured. And that protection is such that we can ensure there's a better climate condition over here, where rainfall will be very more exactly important. Temperature will be very good for the river source to be available all the time. And we make sure that this resource we have is almost always available for our abstraction. And we think that because the resource can also, in other words, deplete because of the activities around, especially by farming or illegal logging of trees, or by indiscriminate, probably a building of activities or sound wind in the area, we could sort almost all the catchment volumes that we have there. Currently, as I said originally in the morning, I said that the entire square of this place is about 16 kilometers square distance. And we have degraded almost about 10 of it, remaining about 9 kilometers square for us to protect and recover the 10 back to the 16. So what we are doing now is a recovery of the 10 in slow pace over probably a 10 years period to make sure we recapture the forest back to its natural habitat and biodiversity ecosystem that we desire to have. But in the view of the current situation, what is happening is that there's a whole load of silt that runs from this place into the river, which is where we always abstract. That's a catchment point of the reservoir. And currently, we have even silted almost 30% of the reservoir that we have.
Abusiafo mentu akase no so enfem mamo na high court ewo enkwan popo ne mantemu efa application ahodo a eye lawyer edema enkane member of parliament edema Asante Achim North eye Andy Apiakubi ede koto eye court batan anim se onhwe na nka onhwe ne ho se lawyer ni emfi eye New Patriotic Party NPP eye Asante regional chairman Bernard Entwibo Esiakon adodo na efren eye chema wontumi na semnemu na saajinesi eye endejwa day eye June 15th wa 2026 mo en ebaye na apia Mr. Apia Kubi echra eye records ahodo a efa eye legal counsel enhihye na case ekoso the man eye NPP chairman eye obi a onde okasa ye pa man no eye amanyosemu a odi makotini ye pa na legal steps ahodo a offer no we ama eye Apia Kubi na Mr. Apia Kubi and they ya eco file motion sanka obetwe ne ho efi za ensemi na nka wejai na nka obi wufo atwaso ensemi say na koso ewo.
Law is growing, so we should be patient to learn the law even in situations of difficulty. But we relate to precedent at all times. And you remember that the civil procedure rules are different from the criminal procedure rules as we operate in the courtroom. But in the case of Republic versus Dufour, it was determined that case management, which was part of civil procedure, be adopted by the court. And since then, we have all adopted case management, which is part of civil procedure. And in law, whatever is excluded should not necessarily be included. But it does not also mean exclusion in another area of law. So once the courts have adopted part of civil procedure, there's a presumption that other parts would be appropriate if invoked. And in a recent case of Mrs. Gertrude Tokonu versus the Attorney General, counsel wrote a piece of letter to inform the court of his withdrawal of services. But the court considered that inappropriate and inadequate, and therefore requested a proper procedural approach. Learning from that, and in the response to counsel then, the court said that this is inappropriate. And the court did not emphasize it is inappropriate in civil situations. It said it is inappropriate to address the court this way. So learning from that direction, we also believe that as a court of records, we should properly inform the court of the reasons why we are withdrawing our services and also inform all parties of such reasoning. Indeed, part of the argument of the court was that we did not serve our client, the accused person. And it is demonstrable, even in the court, that notwithstanding our intention to withdraw, we have stayed glued to our client even till today. And even on a day like this, we announce ourselves as representing our client. So the withdrawal of representation would be subsequent to this.
Abusha yɛnto akase no so emfama mu na yɛde yɛni ɛkyerɛ ɛyɛ English amanfrum ya ɛno ɛwɔ ga South Mansi ne mu ɛwɔ nkabu ne mantam mu ha na assembly member ɛwɔ ɛyɛ area no mu ɛyɛ Joseph Kobna Fiambo wɔde abetu dwa sɛ wokɔ ɛyɛ wegya dam no ɛwɔ no a ɛyade a wɔn mo nam sɛ bua kwa so tu fam agudie ɛyade a me no ɛkasɛ no wɔn amena bi omogya to wɔn ade no ɛyade a kwa ebuachi bi di ne no ɛna ɔsɛ ɛmmoa kora fi sɛ ɔman 40 bɔtɛm hɔ na ɔkasa na okyem sɛ nanso empanimfo ɛntena wɔn ɛto so bro ne sɛ ntwofo twem kɔmɔ no de to dwa ɛnɛ da ya ɛnɛ dwa da wɔne sɛntwerɛfoɔ ntwe nkɔmmɔ na to dwa sɛ wei nyinaa no wɔne aban krakye pani a wɔn ɛwɔ hɔ sɛ wɔmato kɛsɛ ama me no kɛsɛ yi no wɔmanfoɔ a ɔmo fɔrefɔre saa nneɛma yi nyinaa no wɔn de ɔmo akɔgyina mmerɛ de mu nti nsɛm no ɛwɔ kɔɔto ɔmo hwɛ asi mu birikuta baabi a nso ane bɔde ho bɛfa na ɔkasa kyerɛ mi sɛ ɛyɛ ade a wɔn di kan ama abɔ kɔkɔɔ nanso so ohebuada ɛnya de a wɔn efi wɔsɛ deɛ edi kan no wɔne municipal health officers no ɛkɔkɔhwɛ situation ne sɛ wɔn hwɛ a na ɛde yare abrɛ mpatam wɔ fɔfi sɛ wegya dam no mu nsuo ne ade ne chemicals ade a wɔn use no ɛade a yɛntumi ɛmmoa nanso wɔn bɔ nkɔkɔbɔ yi wɔn ani ato nkyɛn kora no ɛna de yi a me no kasa wɔde abɛto twa sɛ me no kasa deɛ ɛyɛ wɔn as assembly member saa nso ɛna ɛyɛ MC a wɔwɔ mpatam hɔ ɛna ɛyɛ medical municipal health officers ahodoɔ nyinaa akɔhwɛ ɔmato kɛsɛ ama me no kasa yi operators a wɔn ho bɔ saa nneɛma no nyinaa ɛwɔ hɔ no ɔmo hwɛ tu ɛfom agodeɛ nam rakwan so na wɔtumi ama nyarewa ato ɔte sɛ mpatam hɔ wɔn de ɔmo akɔgyina mmara no nso mmra na ɔmo meyi ɔma no na ɔkasa kyerɛ mi sɛ ɛyɛ ade a sɛ nkɔmɔ wie kora na ɔmo katakata mmara no so kora de asɛ nka ɔmo bɛfa ne saa nanso owie a no wɔgya ato hɔ saa na nam so ama yewura Joseph Kobna Fiambo wɔde to dwa sɛ ampa mpanimfoɔ to anamo afa saa nsɛm no
Ebushafo yenjina ensemi so ne yentwa ye hombra se ba ye de kase no beko obi man so na fie de enigire nsem asomo ye basisi a Sama jibre atwen ama yetwa ye ho abasa abre mu fa ye ma ye fa seda ema dwumekwe amu anoma so yasen me de nunsia kasebo yi ye de esomo anibere me bisa so yade be na etete wo yade be na house say stroke diabetes asthma poor blood circulation usisi na ye wo ya wo spinal cord no how aba ho a me pa cho me kanfo eye hola severe herbal center e de amount omo de bibidro no e na omo de to yade an ase efi ho no mo me pa cho mo ye ashaiman omo be eye access bank no frɛ omo e wo 0240409991 efe 0200623038 and 0576656658 Anybody toothpaste be and out the betri will say and san wakoda ya no mo de na emboa me kanfo away amount eye Energard medicated toothpaste and kwada edi twi empeni edi twi Opedodo etu akoton a akwanya no ewo ho omo eye prempem mart adjacent health center behind Guelph Police Station osu uko eye Hana stores ebe Power FM osu eho benya bi efe eye Great Commissioner bonsan na mo ope ba ko mienu miensa ekopem edua eho so benya eye Farm Global Ventures ewo Nance Joint Boade Road eho so benya bi uko the mall ho eho so benya bi for MP4 I was 0244-425-804 0244-425-804.
I mean cover the Aya Media and Professional Institute from our Naomi and Central Ajumaku and I said school pong of my gun and what it is Central for baby. I'm a Kunia Brimpong, I was in judgment and they sell waffles. We are knitting patem, motion and near no Yasan judgment by a necessary. What to the near when your school papa and our cock and the Amana Jotonism. Nan na nam so ama eye the Aya Media and Professional Institute wa dream and Ghana for say the be ya be century na be kan okra be century mapa ehu ade ama obro for some Ghana nas communication skills no and they kan hu nyina betima boanti no the Aya Media and Professional Institute abebo ase ya enei wo bo century for bosumi 9 pepe wa be century mapa kwasi da and na wo ba sukuu 80% practicals 20% theory and na wonom eye na wo maboa nkofo bibiri ama said the utie bia no se dwuma no ebe wakondo ebe impact wo mu papa enti koso na hwehwe won na uno mu ni nkomo o Great Commission TV abusa tintin nungwa kantamanto Boade Road ni so on Saint Michael Primary School no ene po ho woni mpanifo ntwi nkomo on 0244 346 632 0244 346 632 na uni onum eni enkomo na omuntimi emmo Go same travel and tow adwumaku a obebo aze a ne wo boa nkrofo no hwe na wo ya akwantu hu krata nyina edema wo se wo kodwo ahome se ukosua de se wo kwa akopa adwumaye eno an se wa frem panimfo na wagi nchechiremu ahodo a eburu medie so student visa oyebi business visa Sansu na tourist visa renewal, sponsorship bank statement for all visas. After so birth certificate, business certificate, and a passport. Any a DBF for going to that and go same travel and top and everything abwawa and name go for the name of Swapa Mani, Makunya, Makusia, the Akobom Bra, Wamobana, and Yamabusia for a boy Joms Bonka Naban, Nina go same travel and top and it me a disagreement. Bomodiana found Humber, Fantoma Bomodiano, now so a continue by a Bogadachi. No, I will end one is St. Michael Primary School in the Pohon. When you put in 0244 425 804 0244 425 804.
Ebusia for mo my fa kase no enko obi man so. Say yako obi man so a UK Prime Minister say ke Stammer and na odi enkaibo ya ba beto dwa no chema nkwada omo ya under 16 no abani omo efi social media mechira ye de tabo no ato omo so na bra omo ne press ne kasa enda adwuade June 15th wa 2026 mo no omo kira say movie ebeboa na abo nkwada ho ban efi content ahodo a emu enda ho ye de ohaw de bebre nkwala no efi adagire ne mra ya omo say wo screen so a omo hwe enioma ense ene enfata abra okasa no UK chirema ana mpenifo chirema sa enhyehyɛ yi global movement a ebeboa na online safety de man kwada no omo bayirmu yie efe Australia, Canada, Brazil and Indonesia omo so omo den kaibo se aba beto abonten chirema omo kwada no ye brofum ye beka se ya restrict omo efe on se sa social media no omo ntwi omo film se na be ya kwada na de hua no ebegina so ye na epegya ne mo
moment for our country. This is a big step, real change for our children and our future. Because today I can announce that the government will ban access to social media for all children under the age of 16. Every parent can see it with their own eyes. Social media is making children unhappy. It's making it easier for bullies to harass and abuse them. And it could even be harming their mental health, exposing them to content that is dangerous, because that's what grabs the attention. It's designed to be addictive. Of course it is. Features like the infinite scroll, they're designed to lock you in for hours. Will it mean that no child ever logs onto social media again? No. But look, this might shock you, but it doesn't shock parents of teenagers. They get around other laws too.
Ewo anigide mu nsem no ye sister ba ko a wapene ewo esencho adwuma mu afia pokua dodo na frɛ sɛ family di na ɔde abeto de ɔmanfo bɛka ya eneyi ewo hɔ na obi si makwakɔ ye wedding obi si makwakɔ court awade ne de wedding ne nasefo nti eno pɛ ene kɔba ne sɛ monware bi mu a ade apade mu timi che ene ɔse dabi emra nkyerɛ sa family di esa ye lawyer ni mapa na ɔkasa kyem sɛ Ghana mra bi ani hɔ kyerɛ sɛ enye wedding na no ni akona ye anase mankosi nsama wade court na basa wade gyaye ba muntimi enche jopade o sinye no koreda o se sa de your friend say traditional marriage no ya amambroflies na engagement no o se eno po na ya wade pa esesa nka nipa di na ni echi no kasa kyerɛ mi sɛ Ghana mra bi ani hɔ a kyerɛ sɛ woni okunu mu gyae anase wo no yire mpɛ mu gya na ojopade bo sɛ mu cha enye sɛ bia our court aware mpɛ anase where the people e bi pɛ na butima kyerɛ nanso so de ye ware wo fie no so yade a emrama ho kwan ɛsɛ yetimi ɛkyɛ adwapade no na ɔkyerɛ bi sɛ de ɛbɛyɛ na ɛbɛboa na omanfo nyina ebeti ase no eya law no yentie ne yenkenkan ne hu se da bi se obi ene ne nyonko oba ne bema aware de friends traditional eya marriage bia omo ankasa betimi atena wo buku omo akasa da bi yenya ebedi asem anase yengwade dim ne so japade ABCD ena me no ye enti yenche wose emra ema ho kwan pa enti obi ni ma madu se ebia wanko ware court anase wanye we di bi na japade eba bra ma ware no entem na moye madu se we di anko ware court ntinu bibia no sese e cha wose emra bia nchesa na nukro bia nim na okira aware ye ware ni fie ni mpo ena eya ware papa enka Ghana ya mamre bi nso sua 20 ye fre bibi we di nje se wo de kawa ekoshe na ya asenso de bim ladies ade ne de odwi ho a onte ase wei ene ensembi ena ye de besum kase mu se anumre no nsia kase bo Great Commission TV Paramount News papa bi kase ne de papa didi makotire bi ne
Nedi mo akotene no His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ene ambassadors ahodo a omfri Russia, Poland ene amaya ahodo a omododo no enum no one omedi nkomo.
Na oye bampo adu presidential staffer. Wode abetu dwa se mampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ene ne staff ahodo no. Mahama care no omabo de ade 6.1 billion Ghana cedis ene omodi atum se da ya hwe. Ibegina ne nanso.
Madam Lamesia oyira Tema West osanso ye women's organizer de ma NDC amanyoko no ene busuafo ahia na omda de srede ato IGP anim
eguta hunde bofo de ma ban yewura Felix Kwacho Fusu wada betu dwa say free mampani dada kofo epenso mampani dada His Excellency Atamis epenso Mahama 1 ko say na danko kofo adonso eba ya Mahama san bai the affair say article 71 salary office holders and there abandoned committee bia so munya hwehwemu na brepam Ghana Fasbet
GS Edekokobo abo public ni nyina fa BECE school selection announcement enche omode ba betu dwa no
na yekopie mu barekese ya no wasante mantem na barekese dam no Ghana Water Company Limited tra there omanfo bia nkuchi asase no ama won ha woni nka ha mchichimu aduenu ntu anhwa enzo mbekwa atwe ni titiru any commercial important.
Mr. Andy Apiakubi the application ekwadan high court sanka obeya omontwe na ontwe ne wonfi chema wontumi case no court abatu egu
na assembly member baako a wono ewo English amanfuru mu mansie no ebu atutwa ese wono mom nam se bu akwan so tu afom agudie ewo wegya dam no ho amna o mankata kata so ene se do mai ho basa no wono oni mpanimfo atu kese amam no kese wodo ma court na court
UK Prime Minister so the tabuno ana ban atonkwada omoye under 16 so mohwe na social media die omonkwadi agrobia ewoko
wari ide mu nsem mu family lady obi a wabene se adwuma mu wosan ye lawyer ni mapa odi atudwa se omanfo adwuye om se wonu obi age awade na de friend se word in court awade peda mu charge pade anya nukule wasi traditional marriage no ene ya wade papa na eno so se mu jaya mu timi che ajapade e mani ye se bi ko egunde di tie ne ade besom mu ne asomson pass Great Commission TV anumere do nsi akase bo Paramount News papa bi mesrew se kase yi bomode ana hye ema unuanum nya bi hwe na onya bi kinkan mo amohwe ye da wase mo amode mo adwenkyere ebae yemfa aseda ema in producers a wonu di this way na lamte producer director sanso na na bedi akiri Joyce Mensa afi yeba yen camera nso a yenua bema Richmond kwasi ifa na afi Kingsley Jeni na wonu etimi hwe echichim camera no ede man yako MCR Andy Grant na ya opare womo MCR artist Dora yen editor afi so yenua ba Mary enso yene na also boy chidonbo ya donte papa kufi jeri be man mura omunyina ya de papa na Chief Apostle Joseph A. Jackson yakofa by Great Commission TV papa baby obi aya chia na chita enso tayati sanso na general managers na ya sam papa bi omunyina ebo chidonbo ya donte ema nyumre minimi ya ba be sombo na yasumsum pass Great Commission TV anyuno no sia kasebo Paramount News papa kasebe da frosemfo eno mo kenkan akenkanfo amote yenkan me adehye ene nana ajema prempe osmaf palu minimi aba
ema kasama fo yamasa yadomase amammo edehwe yakramo